this is Kellie Nightlinger with Wild Woman Outdoors, and I'm here at the Chilkoot Pass area, the beginning of the trailhead for the hike up over the Chilkoot Range, and it is part of the Klondike National Park. It's a National Historic Park outside of Skagway. It's actually in a ghost town of Dyea, and this area is famous because it's where 30,000 people came between 1897 and 1898 for the gold rush, and not just the Alaska gold rush. They were actually really interested in this area to get up to the Klondike, up in the Yukon, across this pass, way up over these snow-capped peaks, 10,000 plus meters, heading up over to Canada to get to the Klondike gold rush there. And these people came with 100-pound packs plus on their backs, and they just had their everything with them that they could carry, and they had to struggle on foot and sometimes horseback, and they went up over this pass, some of them perishing during their journey, and a lot of the horses perishing as well. And it's actually the longest museum in the United States, because as you go along this pass, you will pass by historic artifacts, and the National Park has laws protecting those artifacts. They want them there so that the artifacts can tell the stories for all of those who may choose to hike the Chilkoot Pass in modern times. And so you might come along and you might see a stove. Can you imagine being up on a mountain snow-capped peak and running across a stove, or an old shoe, which may have at one time contained a live person, and maybe he perished and maybe he lost his shoe, or maybe it was just an extra shoe, or you might find other artifacts that they decided were just a little bit too heavy to carry up over the mountain. So, and it's really famous. This depiction here is from a famous photograph that was taken, and they have a line here, but there's also other photographs where the people are actually holding hands, and it's such a snow blizzard, whiteout, that they can't even see where the pass is, so they're holding on to the guy in front of them just so they know where to go, and just trudging along 1 foot at a time. And the Klondikers, which are the native people of Alaska that lived in this area, they have a name, Chilkoot, and that means greenhorn, and that's what they called these folks who were coming up to head to the Klondike. They called them Chilkoot. So I hope you like this little informational area, or a little tutorial about this area. And my friend and I, we just hiked part of the Chilkoot, and if you're really adventurous, you can hike the whole thing. This time of year, you probably need mountaineering gear, avalanche gear, and so we just hiked up to where the snow started and then turned around and came back. But by doing that, we embraced history and kept history alive, and thought of those who made it across to the Klondike and those who perished along the way. So get outdoors and go wild.